ATDT 3635377. Connect 1200. Endless BBS 172 and less. Copyright 1984, 1985, 1986, 1987. Sysop, Endless. Co-Sysops, Boards, El Ninja, Ultrex. Games, Nameless, Warden. Wares, Crossbolt. Here's a thing. I've noticed that young YouTubers have started pronouncing wares as Juarez.
That was a thing back in the day too.
Fair enough.
It's Juarez and Juarez. Juarez, yes. Especially non-English speaking people, like in Spanish countries, I think, and especially in Slavic countries as well, I assume.
All becomes clear to me. Endless BBS menu. Boards, chats, games, mails, wares, quits. 120 minutes remaining.
Nice.
standard.
Wow, that's actually quite a lot. Actually, wares usually wasn't that upfront, but...
Yeah. I remember delving around IRC channels.
I still have my last list of BBSs in a text file somewhere. And it's actually fairly late in the game, too. I think it's like from like 2000 or 2001.
Yeah. I kind
So I'll
of
just tell you.
got online off. Okay, sorry, we're getting distracted with nostalgia here, aren't
No,
we?
no,
I know
no, this is nostalgia is an important part of this. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was going to say that I'll just tell you that whenever you try to type here, it goes to the same thing. It goes to games.
Oh.
If I type Q, it goes to games.
Well, I want to type
next one.
M. Oh, fine.
You can.
A,
Oh,
adventure.
fine.
N, Nameless Quest V2 2.0.12, main menu. 119 minutes remaining. Nameless Quest. Nameless Quest 2.0.12 by Nameless. Nameless Tavern. Exists northwest. Oh my god, are we in a mud? You are standing in a large tavern with creaky wooden floors. Laughter and commotion surround your every move, while white light flickers from candles atop wooden tables. The bartender nods at you as he tends to his customers. Type about to learn about Nameless Quests. Type verbs for a list of commands. Someone walks up to the bar and orders a grog. Hanging on the wall is a dartboard.
Aren't we wasting time?
Okay.
Yeah, but
No, not yet.
Nameless Quest is by Endless BBS and was called Endless Quest until version 2, which is when I added an ending to it, so it couldn't be called that anymore. Yuck, yuck. I've been playing it since version 1.5.1 back in 1985, and have been the maintainer since version 1.7.0, when I was elevated to co-sysop status. So after I ended the ending, Endless gave me permission to put my name on it, or my non-name. I hope that you enjoy it. Thanks to Endless, my fellow co-sysops, El Ninja, Ultrex, and Crossbolt for letting me bounce ideas off them, and especially my new co-developer, Warden, made co-sysop in 3 months. Nice job, kid. And to my mother, who keeps saying, "You're 29 years old and you have a college degree, so why don't you get a job and move out of the house? And what do you do in that basement all day anyway?" I do this. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nameless.
This is fairly authentic, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Take darts.
Now we're safe. Yeah. Look under the bed.
Red dart, taken. Red dart, taken. Red dart, taken.
Oh, it's like Ultima 6 all over again.
Strength, 10. Dexterity, 10.
Jesus.
Constitution, 10. Intelligence, 9. Wisdom, 9. Charisma, 10. Hit points, 100. Description. You see nothing special about the other patrons of the tavern. They are just faceless masses, like in any other tavern.
Examine bar.
You see nothing special about the bar. Order grog.
Order grog, yep.
Stay and get drunk.
That's 20 gold, the bartender says. You hand over the requested sum, and the bartender serves you your drink. That's a really expensive drink. I mean, I used to live in London, and that's a really expensive drink.
Also, can we check inventory?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah, I.
20 gold gone.
Inventory, Muggo grog, 3 red darts, 40 gold, a brown cloak being worn.
We don't even have
Examine me.
enough to
So, how much grog can we order?
3.
3. Me, strength 12, dexterity 11, constitution 11, intelligence 9, wisdom 8. Yeah, that sounds about right actually. Charisma 10, hit points 200, hunger low, weariness moderate.
So we lose wisdom just by ordering alcohol. That's great.
No, that the wisdom score before was for the bar patrons. This is our wisdom score. We're just not that wise.
With ours as well. Okay.
Basically, we're significantly less wise than your average drinker in your average adventure tavern.
Awesome.
Well, that's why we're like, oh yeah, it's just a regular bar. It's just a regular tavern.
Well, I've always been of the opinion that RPG adventurers can't be all that wise because they keep going off and seeing what the hell is in that really spooky dark cave. So, you know,
True.
there is a certain limit to the wisdom involved here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. What? Can we have a look around? I'm not sure where the exits are. Exits northwest. Someone walks up to the bar and orders a Nirvana trip.
That sounds pretty good.
Are we just going to spend all day in the bar ordering cocktails?
Well, we only can buy 3 drinks, so it's kind of counterproductive.
Okay, northwest.
Yep.
You put your drink down on the what? No. What? You put our stuff. You put your drink down on the table and head for the door. Couldn't we have drunk that first? On your way out, a tavern bouncer frisks you and confiscates your darts. Okay, now you can go, he says. Village Square,
Savage.
exits northwest, east, south, southeast. You're at the crossroads of a tiny village, like many others you've seen since you began adventuring. The main street runs east and west, while a smaller one runs north and south. You are very tired. The urge to sleep is overpowering. We were only moderately weary about, 2 moves ago, but okay.
Should we go in town?
Yeah, if we sleep in the square, we'll be picked up for vagrancy or something, I guarantee it.
What?
Right.
Should we go back and drink that drink that we left there? It's
Yeah.
kind of
Do you
wasted.
think he'll still be there? Yeah.
I hope so.
And we spent 20 gold on that. I hate to leave a drink behind. Southeast? You're too tired to return to the tavern now.
Wow. Holy shit. We're just going to collapse.
Yeah, apparently so. Sleep!
Mm-hmm.
This'll end well.
We die.
You slump down on the dusty ground, too tired to find proper lodgings. Sleep is immediate. Zzz.
Mm-hmm.
You're woken by someone tugging on your sleeve. You squint and see that it is an old man. It's you, he gasps. The chosen one.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's me. Hi, old man.
You're right.
Yes. That verb is not recognized.
Damn.
Type verbs. Talk to old man.
Just wait. Yeah.
Talk.
Z.
Yeah. Time passes. Well, my name is not important, the old man says, but the prophecies have spoken of one who would free this poor land from the ravages of the dragon who lives to the south. He pauses. It will not be easy, he warns. First, you must prove your mettle. This quest will test your body, mind, and heart. For you must perform a feat of strength, outwit a fiendishly complex machine, and win the affections of the mysterious sorceress to defeat the dragon.
Shouldn't we tell him in the spirit of Life of Brian, just fuck off?
That would be my inclination, but we've only got a wisdom of 8. Tell man to piss off. That verb is not recognized.
Ask for money. That might actually work. We don't have any weapons, though, right?
Let's find out.
You can still kick him.
How many he's sold? You're still too disoriented from being abruptly woken up into be in decent fighting form. I can say no more, the old man cries. He runs off down the road and into the wilderness.
Chase
Thanks,
him.
old man. Follow old man. Follow that dude.
Crazy old man. and his prophecy. I have a bad feeling about that.
I'll just go all the way south, right? Fuck it.
Yeah. Village Square. You're on a quiet road that leads north to the village square and south to a rickety bridge that spans a deep chasm. You can see the Dragon's Cave on the other side.
Ooh.
People need to stop building villages right next to dragon caves, I swear. The ground near the foot of the bridge is darkly stained. A cave smaller than the dragon's lair lies to the east. A blue pennant flies from a tall metal pole, marking the southern boundary of the village. A troll lurks nearby the bridge, flipping a book entitled English Usage. When it sees you, it straightens up with a start and quickly flings the book into the chasm. "A new adventurer!" it shrieks. "Have you come to free us from the dragon? Then I, Lonk the troll, would like to thank you for your courage and bravery. Please accept this obsequious smile as a token of gratitude." You have a sneaking suspicion this greeting is not heartfelt.
Oh boy.
Get smiled. At least one of the things you mentioned doesn't seem to be here. Examine troll. Troll. Strength, 7. That's a very weedy troll. Dexterity, 9. Constitution, 11. Intelligence, brighter than us.
Ooh.
Wisdom, 7. Charisma, 3. Hit points, 40. He's weak. Description. A squat, mottled, pustulant creature, about half your height. As you take in these details, the troll starts quivering in unspeakable ecstasy. "You're paying attention to me! You're paying attention to me!" it shrieks.
Big
Hit
ass.
on troll?
His troll.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
Yeah. That verb
Oh
is
my
not
God, damn it.
recognised.
Uh,
Troll.
no
Yep,
happy.
we are at our intellectual level at this point.
It's written by an 8-year-old, this game, wasn't it? Or a 29-year-old, I'm sorry.
Right. Where are we?
Whatever, just keep walking. All right.
South? Southern end of village. A troll lurks by the bridge, snickering to itself.
Quite sure about to get killed.
Cave smaller than the Dragon's Lair lies to the east. I'd like to check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Small cave. "Why are you leaving?" the troll calls after you as you walk away. I know. It's because I'm too honest, too intense, too real." Small cave. You're standing in a cave, small enough that it's fairly well lit by the light coming from the entrance to the west. You notice 4 nozzles set into the rock walls. One over the entrance, one at the far wall, and one on each side in between. An odd-looking machine sits in the corner. Examine machine. I guess this is the fiendish test of intelligence, huh? You've seen machines like this before. It's a shield tempering machine, which strengthens the metal of a shield by subjecting it to blasts of flame. The machine is a large, squat contraption with a coin slot, a fuel gauge, a large funnel, and a panel bearing a set of instructions. Read instructions. The panel says, "Shield tempering instructions. Insert coin. When the machine is ready to begin tempering your shield, a series of tones will play. Be sure you are wearing your shield so you can block the direction from which flame will emerge. The machine will inform you which direction to block by playing a musical tone. The key is C, north, B, west, G, south, A, east." If you have any questions about this machine, contact our technical support team via Courier Raven and we will be happy to assist you.
Seems like an incredibly counterproductive design, doesn't it?
Do we have a shield?
Don't
I don't
think
think
so.
so.
No, we have 40 gold and a brown cloak.
I have
Who
to go
needs
find
a
one.
shield anyway?
To buy a shield.
So, west?
Or just get it for the troll. Kill the damn troll and take a shield.
Read shield. At least one of the things you mentioned doesn't seem to be here.
Hmm.
A knight on horseback comes. We're back by the southern end of the village. A knight on horseback comes charging in from the north, blowing right by you and the troll. "Never fear, villagers," he declares as he passes. "I'll rid your land of this fiendish monster." You watch as he races across the bridge into the dragon's cave. Wait.
Yeah, we just wait.
Enjoy the show.
Yep. Time passes.
Get
The troll
popped.
shakes its head at you. "You are so dull. I almost pity you," it
That
says.
piece of shit.
Almost. Do we want to go across the bridge?
Probably should, right?
Yeah, well, we can die horribly. It'll be cool.
Probably gonna die, but okay.
Save.
Save.
Saved. 1 gold to pass, the troll declares, blocking your way. The gold is that shiny yellowish stuff. I know you have difficulty keeping these things straight, but I'm glad to help. I'm empathic.
Wow.
You hear a blood-curdling scream from the dragon's cave. It is not the scream of a dragon. Troll laughs uproariously.
Should we kill this guy instead of give him gold?
Yeah,
I
sure.
wish we had like a
Yeah.
weapon. I wish we had a weapon.
Yeah, but he's only got 40 hit points. We've got 200. You swing at the troll, but it dodges.
Oh.
Beat troll. You land a solid blow, doing 14 points of damage.
Yeah,
What's
just keep
G?
doing it.
You land a solid blow, doing 12 points of damage. "Ah," the troll says, "stop taking pot shots at me and confront me mano a mano." Surely mano a trollo. You land a glancing blow and doing 8 points of damage. Let's keep beating the crap out of this poor
He
innocent
only got
troll.
like two hits. Or one.
The troll is mortally wounded. "Ah," the troll says, "stop taking pot shots at me and confront me mano a mano." Then it dies. Its body dissolves into a puddle of black bile that seeps into the ground. Your score has just gone up by 7 points. Oh, so random murder is rewarded.
It was kind of a shitty troll anyway.
Maybe we should have asked him some stuff or spoken to him. He could have given us some tips.
Maybe we should have.
So many options, all gone.
Let's go in the cave and see what's left of the guy. Maybe there's a shield.
Ooh, maybe we can steal his stuff. You're crossing a rickety bridge that sways unnervingly with your every step. Far below you, and visible between the slats of the bridge, is the bottom of a deep chasm.
Keep
We-
walking.
This guy
We will die,
the
but
horse.
go there.
Outside the dragon's lair. You are standing before the entrance to the dragon's lair. Take a few steps south, and you will be face to face with the foul monster who has struck such terror into the hearts of the good people throughout this land. Give full credit to Rick Dyer. Oh, Dragon's Lair. Terrible.
Way to rock 30-year-old references.
You have no weapons. Facing the dragon unarmed would be
Oh,
lethal.
come on.
What could possibly go wrong? South. This would mean certain death.
Just go.
South. Dragon's Lair. You're in a large cave that smells distinctly of brimstone. All around you lie the charred remains of those who have tried to kill the dragon before you, and failed. Before you, lying atop a veritable mountain of gold crowns, rings, nuggets, goblets, and other bits of Aurus treasure, is an enormous dragon. It opens one eye as you enter. "You should not have come here," it says, directly into your mind. With a yawn, it sits up. Talk to dragon?
Yeah.
Should I examine it first?
We
Yeah.
Go with that.
Get out there.
bargain with the dragon.
Get
Yeah.
the gold, get the princess, and leave quickly.
Why do we gotta make a proviso here?
I think we should
Leave.
talk to it.
Talk. Look at
Talk.
it.
Touch.
Well, I don't think it's gonna work. Talk is not one of the verbs.
No?
Ah,
No,
crap.
and this doesn't work either.
Hello. We're going.
This is
Ah,
not
God
how
damn it.
speech works in Nameless Quest. Note to players of version 1. Remember, this is single player now. NPCs can't pass as well as most real people can. although they pass better than some people I could name. Nameless. The dragon breathes a jet of fire at you and roasts you where you stand. You've died.
Yeah, awesome.
Pistol.
I wonder if there are any benefits to continuing from the beginning, given that we're... What? You wake up.
Oh no.
You are lying on your back in an unfamiliar bed in an unfamiliar room, staring at a white popcorn ceiling. You blink in disbelief. Seriously? That was all just a dream? There is a dresser across from the foot of your bed. You stagger to your feet, walk over to it, and peer into the mirror perched above. Okay, good. Not a dream. You still look like yourself. You're even still wearing a brown cloak, but then, where are you? What happened? You try to think. The last thing you remember is, oh, right, your death. Which makes this the afterlife? And if that popcorn ceiling is any indication, you didn't end up where you might have hoped. Bedroom. You're in a spare, wallpapered bedroom. It doesn't have that lived-in look that would mark this as your own room, but neither is it the sort of austerely professional space that would give it away as a hotel room. Wait, hotel? How do you know that word? In any case, your best guess is that it's the guest room of someone else's house. Maybe it belongs to a friend of yours. Do you have friends? You do hear voices downstairs. It has the basic furnishings, but little more. A queen bed, bedside lamp with table, dresser with mirror, and, in a nice touch, an overhead ceiling fan. On one side of the bed is a wall safe. On the other is a large window. The frilly blue curtains are open. Along the adjacent wall, next to the dresser, is a half-open door leading to the bathroom. Nice to see the bathroom's ensuite. Another door is set into the wall across from the window. The floor is a medium light hardwood, and ceiling has nothing wrong with it that a few $1,000s worth of asbestos abatement won't fix. Except dollars? Asbestos? Where are these words coming from? I, for one, would like us to look under the bed.
Yes. This is going to be like the same story, like a LARPer got drunk and then killed the guy.
I'm pretty sure that we're playing now the victim.
This is not a compass direction. Oh, he really missed a trick there, I feel.
I'm not sure if you need to do any of this stuff like as part of the game or not, but I played this like one small session of this, and the same thing happened to me, and I played through it, but I don't know if you need to or if you can just restore theoretically. I have no idea, but anyway.
Well, let's try to open safe, right?
Yeah, good plan. Yeah. Right. Examine table. Yeah, unlock safe. You're not holding the key that opens this safe. Table. A small, simple table. On the table is a lamp. Get lamp.
Hey.
Easier said than done, as you'd have to move the bed to get to the plug, and the bed is too heavy to move without assistance. In any case, it's hard to imagine that you'd ever have much use for a lamp.
That's funny.
Right.
Let's go outside, right?
Yeah. Look, we've looked in the mirror. Can we have exits in bathroom out unknown? Can we look out the window, please? You gaze out over the sea. Off in the distance, past the seagulls lazily flapping from pier to pier, you can see the faintest hint of a distant shore. Bathroom?
Yeah. Take off watch, take a shower.
Bathroom. Even more than the bedroom, this bathroom shows this house's age. Not that it isn't well kept up, it looks like it's been recently cleaned, but the clunky styling of the fixtures suggests that it hasn't been renovated for a couple of generations. How you know this, given that you've just come from a world in which people wash in barrels and relieve themselves in buckets, you're not entirely sure. The wallpaper is peeling a bit around the window set into the exterior wall. The ocean view from that window is reflected in the mirrored medicine cabinet on the tiled partition wall opposite it. Beneath the medicine cabinet is a sink. The far wall is also done in white tile, chipped here and there. Near that wall, but not attached to it, is a bathtub. However, the towel rack is across the room above the toilet. Next to the toilet is the doorway, which leads back to the bedroom. Open medicine cabinet.
I think this guy was an interior decorator before he started making adventure games.
There's plenty of mise en scène, I'll give you that.
Oh,
Yeah?
the suspense.
You open the medicine cabinet. A small mirrored medicine cabinet is set into the tiled wall just above the sink. The cabinet is open. Look inside. The medicine
Oh, for
cabinet
fuck's
is
sake.
empty. Wow, that was anticlimactic. Oh, for fuck's sake. Berbera. Right. Out. Out.
Out again. Yeah.
Hallway. You emerge from your room not knowing what to expect and quickly take in your surroundings. You are standing in a nondescript hallway. Plain white walls, a threadbare carpet, a runner carpet. The door to your bedroom is at one end of the hallway. The first door on the right-hand side at the top of the flight of stairs that spirals downwards to an unseen lower floor. At the end of the hallway, well, there is no other end to the hallway. Not that you can see, anyway. It seems to stretch on forever with doors at regular intervals. While you're staring at that, you hear someone coming up the stairs. When you turn to look at who it is, you discover that it's you. Hi, the other you says. Sorry your quest didn't work out. I know what it's like, believe me. But why wouldn't you believe me? I'm you. The other you chuckles. I know your head must be spinning, but I'm here to help you out. Just call me your alter ego. You'll want to talk to me about what's going on. That's talk to alter ego, just to be clear. But no pressure. The other you chuckles again. Feel free to explore the great upstairs. Come on down when you're ready. Oh, one last thing. That way, he says, pointing at the endless hallway, is north. The other you grins and heads downstairs. North?
Yeah.
You walk down the hallway, but nothing seems strange about it. You feel yourself travelling forward. The doors go by just as you expect. And yet, when you stop and look around, you discover you haven't moved an inch.
Probably shouldn't do that, right? No? Probably just a loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go down.
Yeah. You follow the curving staircase downward. Foyer. To call this a room might be an overstatement. It's really just a small area of parquet at the bottom of the stairs. The staircase back up to the second floor leads to the west. A hallway leads north, and this one looks mercifully finite. To the east is a dark room lit by flickering ghostly light, and the door outside is to the south. Your double is sitting on one of the bottom stairs, reading a newspaper. He folds it up and sets it aside as you walk by him. So, I bet you have a few questions, he says. Talk to alter ego?
Yeah.
Speaking to your alter ego, say 1. Who are you? Say 2. What is this place? Is this hell? Say 3. What's the story with that endless hallway upstairs? Enter one of the above, including the word say, or any other command.
Say 2.
No. What is
Oh,
this
yes.
place? Is this hell? No, says the other you, but it is the afterworld, or at least an afterworld. This one houses those who failed in the quest, just as you did, and as I did quite some time ago. Speaking to your alter ego, say 1, who are you? 2, are we stuck here forever? 3, are there other houses like this for other quests? 4, what's the story with that endless hallway upstairs? 5, bye for now.
Four.
Yep, I'd like to know about the hallway. Say 42. Say 4. No hitchhiker's jokes here. Ooh, new options. Say 2. So are there others like us here? Are we stuck here forever? And are there other houses like this for other quests? No option. Sorry, I missed that. What's the story with the endless hallway upstairs? Yeah, around here space-time doesn't always work the way you think, your double says. The hallway works like that because everyone needs a place to stay, But with new adventurers showing up all the time, there can't be a fixed number of rooms. They're dynamically allocated, making the hallway infinitely large. Dear gods, it's a mush. So it winds up with some weird properties.
Look close.
Let's find out who he is. Maybe he has more backstory. Say one. You have to say.
I did.
Who are you?
There's a lag.
I'm you, he says cheerfully.
That was brief.
All right, but then who am I? Who are we? Is one. Two, okay, but what's your name? How can there be two of us? So there are others like us here. Are we stuck here forever? Are there other houses like this for other quests?
Let's do the important stuff. Say 5.
Yep. I wouldn't call it stuck, your alter ego says. I like it here. It's why I've stayed. You don't have to stay if you don't want to. You can walk right back into the adventure world from here. Though maybe not in the way you expect. He chuckles. Are there others like us in here? Say 4. Oh yes, dozens, the other you says. Hundreds! A lot of them are upstairs sleeping at any given point, but you'll see lots of copies of you and me as you wander around the house. That's the main reason I wanted to talk to you, so you wouldn't freak out. Say... Okay, 5. How do I get back to the quest? You'll probably just get yourself killed again if your puzzle solving skills aren't even sharp enough to find your way back, your double cautions you. Now me, I find that if I can't figure something out, beating my head against it doesn't help. Try doing something different for a while and come back to it fresh. Play a game, perhaps. I want to know who I am. Say 1. We are different iterations of a brave adventurer who attempted to save a village from a dragon, your double replies. Sadly, we failed, and now we are here.
Shit, Joe.
What do you mean by iterations? The world of the quest is cyclical, your alter ego explains. The time loop begins with one of us in the tavern. Most recently, that was you. The sequence of events then unfolds as follows. The adventurer goes outside, one way or another, and meets the old man, who tells the adventurer about the dragon. The adventurer then tries to find a way to kill the dragon, and somewhere along the line meets a grisly end. The adventurer is then whisked here, while the game world returns to its starting point, with a new adventurer and a new attempt to complete the quest. Each of these loops is called an iteration. We are all iterations of the adventurer, and we've each had an iteration of the adventure. Make sense? Yeah, what is our name, though? What is our name? Say 1. My name is the same as yours, your double replies. Helpful.
Say 1.
I don't understand. Why don't we have names?
You skipped one.
I don't... Oh, sorry. I don't know my name. Do you? Your alter ego grins. It's the same as mine, he says, then noticing that you're getting frustrated. Look, I know where you're coming from. You didn't have a name in the quest world either, but it didn't matter, because you just thought of yourself as me. You don't need any other name to distinguish yourself from those around you. But now you're talking to someone who looks and sounds like me, and it'd be nice to have a label to put on me other than the other me. He shakes his head. I'm confusing myself with my own sentence, he says, chuckling. I don't understand. Why don't we have names? That gets into metaphysics, your other self says. There are those who say that there is yet another level of existence out there, that of the meta-shapers who created this afterworld, and that in the realm are countless inchoate souls. With each iteration, one is infused into the adventurer's body. But each specific detail built into that body means a chance of a mismatch with the soul, you see. So to minimize the chance of rejection, we're as unmarked as possible. We can't have names, because the soul has to believe that you means that soul, that it isn't just playing a role.
This is getting deep.
Say 1. How can you say we're unmarked? We're male, we're not disabled, we're adults, we're fairly young.
How do you know he's male?
Those are all defaults, your alter ego protests. If we were old or children, the quest would be all about being old or a child. If we were handicapped, the quest would be all about being handicapped. If we were female, the quest would be all about being female. But we're normal, so the quest is about the quest.
Say one. Say one.
Male is normal? Are there more women than men in the world? Not in this one, your double chuckles. You might say that female is just another word for absent.
What?
Please, he says, holding up a hand. No psychoanalysis.
This is weird.
This is interesting commentary on gaming. I'm enjoying
Yeah,
this.
this is pretty funny.
Wait, compared
Just
to the
keep saying
details-
one, right?
Yeah, of an adventure. Aren't details like a name easier to accept? Maybe so.
Go back.
Yeah, I don't think I understand, the other you says. You try and think of a way to explain. You said that a soul might reject being infused into someone with a name. John? My name's not John. This isn't me. But how could a soul like that simultaneously accept that, hey, that is me fighting that dragon? Doesn't your account imply that only souls that already saw themselves as dragon fighters, not a role to take on, but as an inherent part of their identity, could be infused into us? Maybe so, your alter ego says with equanimity. Look, all this is beyond my pay grade. I'm here to talk about the afterworld, not the, before world, if there really is one. Yeah, what if I actually finish the quest? I still don't actually know whether that's even possible, your double says. No one who's ever come here has successfully completed it. There's at least one guy here who claims to have killed the dragon and still wound up getting killed immediately afterward. I suspect there's a reason it's called Endless Quest.
Say one.
Yeah. The quest is actually called Nameless Quest now. Oh, says your alter ego. That's not a very good name, is it? Are there other houses? Possibly, the other you says. No one ever really goes exploring because of the trolls. We have a bubble of protection here, but it only extends so far. Stick to the house, and you'll be fine.
Say one.
There are trolls in the afterworld? This really is hell. Yeah, that's the thing. Those who die during the quest can come here, so if you kill a troll, your alter ego shrugs helplessly. The bright side is that only the trolls from your particular iteration of the quest can pass to you, and they can't come in the house. So stay here and they can't give you any problems. We shouldn't have killed that troll, should we? And he won't tell us how to get back to the quest, so bye for now. How do I get back to the quest? If you're still asking that, it means you haven't played the right game, your alter ego says. At least not all the way through. So we need to look for some games. Bye for now. Okay, have fun, your alter ego asks. I'll be in the library if you need me for anything. He slaps his forehead. Almost forgot. You'll need this. He pats himself down and retrieves a key from the pocket of his cloak. For the safe in your room. The bedroom doors don't have locks, so some people like to have a place for their things. He hands over the key, picks up his newspaper, and heads down the hallway to the north.
Get newspapers.
Didn't he get his newspaper?
I don't care. Take the newspaper from him.
No, no newspaper. Should have got it earlier if we wanted it. What directions do we have? Look. Foyer. You are standing in a small grey area of parquet at the bottom of the stairs. The staircase back up to the second floor lies to the west. A hallway leads north, and this one looks mercifully finite. To the east is a dark room lit by flickering ghostly light, and a door to the south is door outside is the south. I go east.
Yeah,
Ghostly
the troll is
flickering light.
outside, right?
TV room. The lights are off in this room, but you can see it reasonably well thanks to the glow of the boxy big screen television. And what you see is a room full of clones of you, all in adventurous cloaks, sitting on battered couches, watching Rocky IV on Betamax. All of them are sipping White Russians.
Approved.
Get it? One says with a grin. White Russians. Ivan Drago. An archway leads north into the kitchen. You scan the name tags of your doubles. Not everyone's wearing one, but you do read these. Tavern, Dragon, Trolls, Dwarfs, Shoreline Knights. Some of these alternate versions of you are chatting with each other and no one seems to mind. Presumably it'd be fine for you to start a conversation as well, even with the movie playing. On the TV, everything goes in slow motion as Drago delivers a fatal punch to a defenseless Apollo. Apollo falls face first onto the canvas. Drago's wife grins.
It's like this Rick and Morty episode.
That's a good
I
movie.
I just binge watched all of Rick and Morty, so
I am a real American.
And Rocky 4 on Betamax, does that mean that's like an alternative universe where Betamax won?
no, I think our adventurous house is just furnished with stuff from I don't know, thrift stores. Get Betamax. You'd have to unplug it and disconnect all the cables, and the others are unlikely to let you do that. On TV, Drago, draped in a Soviet flag, announces, "I cannot be defeated. I defeat all man."
Oh, you know what? It's fine. Let's just wait and watch Rocky 4 that way.
I'm down with that.
No, how many replies does he have? I'm actually wondering. Can we just do Z?
You wait. On TV, Rocky cradles Apollo's battered body while Drago shrugs. If he dies, he dies. Cut to the burial. Both the antecedent and consequent have proven true. This is great.
In America.
On TV, Apollo's funeral is in progress.
This is
The giant aviator sunglasses symbolize sadness.
Seriously awesome.
Watch TV. A big wooden cabinet, slightly taller than it is wide, with a squarish 40-inch rear projection screen atop a speaker. On TV, a montage of magazine covers conveys the next plot point. Rocky will be fighting Drago, even though it will cost him his heavyweight titles. Why Rolling Stone and Us have made this a cover story is anyone's guess. You wait. On TV, another joint press conference is underway. One of Drago's handlers looks at Rocky and decides that it is physically impossible for this little man to win. With a burning heart just about to burst. Thanks, Stu. You wait. On TV, Drago's wife insists that her husband is a professional fighter, not a killer. I think we know what we're going to do here. Let's keep with this.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is devolving pretty quickly.
On the TV, Drago's handler denounces the lies and false propaganda of the antagonistic and violent American government. Yeah, I think that's a sentiment we can all get behind.
I wonder if they have Rocky 5 after this.
This is also like half the movie is still left, right?
You wait. On the TV, Adrian retreats to the hordes of reporters by retreating behind a fake Doric common into the Balboa mansion.
I want to get to like one of the like 5 montages in the movie.
On the TV, Adrian shouts down the stairs at Rocky, "You can't win!" You wait. On the TV, Rocky drives his Lamborghini around town, shifting gears many times and mentally reviewing the previous 3 movies in the series and the first 40 minutes of this one. Montage! You wait. On the TV, Robert Tepper asserts there's no easy way out. You wait.
Oh,
On the
God.
TV, Paulie is nagged by his fembot. "I'm going to have our wires tied when I get back," he grumbles. You wait. On the TV, Rocky's son yells that if a big, giant man wanted to beat him up, he'd be real scared. You wait. On the TV, a second rock video sequence begins 2 minutes and 31 seconds after the last one concluded. I think we're breaking Brano.
You guys want to keep watching, or you want to do something else?
It's pretty accurate.
Seriously amazing.
The thing is, if we go away and come back, will the action on Rocky have
It's
progressed?
probably
I mean, if we,
every move, right?
yeah. Okay, Stuart has
Yeah,
decided
yeah.
he does. Oh, we've gone out
Representing-
and come back. Okay. On the TV, Rocky's plane lands in Russia, represented in this movie by the state of Wyoming.
Yeah, and there's going to be a montage where he's like pushing the truck in the snow and shit.
Okay, watch this. On the TV, Apollo's former coach plays chess against one of the official Soviet chaperones and checkmates him with a G7++. It's an easy win, as the Soviets' pawn structure is atrocious. On TV, Apollo's former coach, Duke, tells Rocky that when Apollo died, part of Duke died, but now Rocky is the one. On the TV, Rocky goes for a jog, passing a babushka in a headscarf and a man driving a team of horses. Meanwhile, Drago works out in an advanced facility full of blinking LEDs and green computer screens. Poignant political commentary there, I think.
Is it only me, or is it like a telltale game? You don't do anything at all, but the story continues for hours. Everything happens automatically. Wonderful.
This is
Oh my gosh.
We're already like 4 montages in, right? So
Yeah.
going well so far.
On the TV, Drago trains on complex equipment, electrodes taped to his chest. Rocky trains by chopping wood and lifting rocks.
Oh my gosh. It's like a telltale game.
Continue watching TV. On TV, Drago receives an injection of anabolic steroids. Heart's on fire, strong desire, exclaims John Cafferty. Cafferty? John Cafferty.
Is that person on YouTube still watching?
No, 0 viewers. We're sorry, YouTube viewer. We loved you. We really did.
Well, he probably just went to watch Rocky 4 anyways.
I'm looking. My box set is right in front of me. I'm like, I should be watching Rocky 4 right now.
All right, should we do something else or?
Well, I'm kind of enjoying Rocky.
Yeah, I know. I might as well just fuck the adventure game.
On the TV, Rocky runs to the top of the mountain and screams, "Drago!" On the TV, the time for the final boxing match has come. Mikhail Gorbachev arrives at the arena and takes his seat. On the TV, Rocky's son and 2 of his friends watch on television as the Rocky-Drago fight is about to get underway. Behind them lurks the robot, wearing a Santa Claus outfit, complete with beard. On the TV, Ivan Drago arrives in the ring just in time for a round rendition of the Soviet national anthem. As it plays, Drago watches impassively as a multi-story, full-body portrait of him is raised to the rafters. On the TV, a very well-oiled Rocky is introduced to the Moscow crowd. The 2 fighters come to the center of the ring. I must break you, Drago informs Rocky.
I must break you.
Round 1 of the Rocky-Drago match gets underway with Drago immediately unleashing a vicious onslaught of punches. They might have to stop this one before somebody gets killed, remarks the commentator.
Can I just say something about the fucking the Russian announcer in that movie that always bothered me, and I almost never get to share it with anybody? When Rocky at the end of the movie says 2 people killing each other in the ring is better than 2 million. The fucking
spoilers.
The fucking Russian guy translates that is 2 people killing each other in the ring is better than $2 million.
Wow, really?
Yes. And I was just like, where did they get that guy? Like, he's delivering. He's also like so emotional about it and stuff. And it's absolutely terrible. Like, I remember seeing this and being like, what the fuck are you doing, guy? Yeah.
On the TV, that is... Wow, you actually got an opportunity to use that opinion. Well done. On the TV, Rocky, unable to land many punches due to Drago's superior reach, gets tagged by a couple of haymakers and goes flying to the canvas. Gorbachev and the Politburo applaud. Rocky comes out more energized for round 2, but again is pounded incessantly. Rocky finally lands a solid punch, which bloodies Drago's left eye. Rocky ends the round as the aggressor, but Drago grabs his throat and after the bell is rung and punches Rocky in the face. On the TV, Rocky and Drago wrestle on the ground as the montage music begins to swell. Duke shouts at Rocky that Drago is not a machine, he's a man. Drago, by contrast, buckles in the subtitles, Rocky is not human. He's like a piece of iron, he laments.
Yeah, that was wrong music.
Wrong music, but on the TV, the synthesizers really get going as War by Vince DiCola plays over a boxing match. I would like to emphasize that we did not actually plan to spend all game watching Rocky 4 in a text adventure. On the TV, Gorbachev looks extremely smug as Drago finishes round 4 in style. On the TV, the fighters reach round 7, and now Gorbachev looks worried. There is now so much boxing action going on that the movie has switched to split screen. One screen is insufficient. Bodily fluids have come to the fore. A punch sends sweat droplets flying in a slow-mo spray. Drago spits blood into a bucket. Drago knocks Rocky's mouthpiece out, then drops him with the immediate follow-up jab. Adrian facepalms. Rocky challenges Drago. Come on!
Come on!
Da!
Come on!
Drago,
Come on.
Come on!
It is now round 12, and the crowd switches its allegiance to Rocky for no reason. It is the 15th and final round. Duke advises Rocky to apply all your love. He clarifies this still means punching the opponent. A panicked Politburo member grabs Drago's coach by the lapels and tosses him aside. You trained this fool, he exclaims. He's a disgrace.
What?
The Politburo...
Hello, sorry, I just barged in.
Hello. No,
This is gonna be this for like another. Well, depending on how many movies that programmed in, this might be for a while.
Yeah, we've got distracted from the text adventure. We started watching this blow-by-blow of Rocky 4 that's going on the TV.
Within the text.
So it's a text movie and a text adventure.
Actually, it's a text adventure within a text adventure because we previously had a text adventure and we died and we ended up in this other text adventure and now we're watching a movie.
So it's a text movie and a text adventure in a text adventure.
Correct.
All right. Sure. Okay.
Okay. Now we're all up to speed. The Politburo member shoves Drago in the head. Win, he demands. Drago picks up the Politburo member by the throat. Niet, cautions Drago's wife. Drago, in the manner of an Ayn Rand hero, yells at the Soviet premier that he fights for himself. Rocky and Drago trade punches. Rocky eventually triumphs, though his winning combination is somewhat anticlimactic, given the musical fanfare that spoils the fact that it's coming. The TV on the TV, the crowd chants, Rocky! Rocky! as Rocky celebrates his victory, draped in the US flag. Gorbachev looks displeased. Rocky begins a long speech. Oddly, though one piece of him takes 11 seconds to say, the Russian translator's version takes 2.5.
And is wrong, apparently. Oh, this is it!
Rocky avers that the two guys killing each other is better, he guesses, than 20 million. Rocky declares that if he can change and the crowd can change, anybody can change. Gorbachev, thunderstruck by Rocky's words, slowly rises to his feet and, with a dazed expression, begins to applaud.
And thus was born Glasnost.
On the TV, the closing credits play. Oddly, top billing goes to Stuna Han for his stirring performance as commentator number 1.
It's like KG, commentator number 1.
The last credits roll up the screen. That was awesome, says one of your doubles. Let's watch it again. I very much enjoyed this movie within a text adventure.
Now wait, let's do it again, but Anatoly will be speaking the Russian part.
Well, I'm surprised that when they didn't spell the when Ivan Drago was saying that he fights for himself. Because like Dolph Lundgren is doing that broken Russian thing where he's like, "Для себя, для себя."
That was amazing, seriously.
That was
That was
a
quite
good.
something.
If I'm ever doing an adventure game, I'm putting like a whole movie in. Probably Army of Darkness because I can recite the whole thing from the top of my head. So it's like,
What assumes Adam
Right.
Cadre really likes Rocky 4?
KG, you missed it. That's what you should have done in your game. You should have put it in a
Yeah, I really should. The future is too dystopian for casual television viewing.
Oh dear.
Okay, do we want to get back to this game then?
yeah, what was happening? We had to
What's
go
the
back.
point now?
Right.
Long story slash not very.
Okay, in the previous game, it turns out everyone who dies in the text adventure we were playing before we were playing this text adventure ends up in this house. So that's where the doubles come from. We were killed by a dragon, so we ended up in here. Talk to Dragon Expert. What hints can you give me about the
Oh
dragon?
my god.
You aren't nearly ready to talk to me yet, the other you says. For one thing, you need a tempered shield to have any hope of surviving the dragon's flame blasts. Ask the others about that, because I just can't handle the fight with the dragon itself. On the TV, an HBO introductory sequence plays. Apparently, one of your doubles take this off cable a while back.
I call bullshit on it. It would take more than one turn to rewind the tape.
They're recording HBO, but they're on Betamaxes. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
HBO was current in the Betamax era in America.
Mm-hmm. Oh, was it? Okay.
I know,
Shows how
it's
much
culturally
it is.
weird to me too. Talk to the troll expert. What hints can you give me about trolls? Hints may not be the right word here, your alter ego says. The trolls aren't part of the quest. I don't think anyone's really sure how they got into the village, but don't think they have some necessary role to play. They don't. On the TV, two boxing gloves, one with stars and stripes, another with the hammer and sickle, punch each other and then explode. What else can you tell me about trolls? The best move is to just ignore them, your double says. It would be awesome if that made them go away. It doesn't. They never get tired of standing around insulting you, even if you don't react. But that's all they do. They don't actually prevent you from finishing your quest. On the TV, Mr. T screams. How do you get over the bridge without dealing with the troll in some way? It blocks your way. Your alter ego looks confused. It does? Since when? I guess the quest must have changed. I don't know what to say. On the TV, Rocky defeats Mr. T, then jumps into the air and, thanks to the magic of cinema, doesn't come back down. Can you at least tell me whether to pay the troll or just kill it? Well, killing a troll sends it here, so obviously that's the last thing we need, your double says. On the other hand, there are so many here, what's one more? And the idea of actually giving a troll money as if it had the right to collect a toll, ugh, it doesn't sound like there are any good options. On the TV, Rocky spars against Apollo Creed with the assistance of a bright yellow codpiece. Thanks for the hint. You bet, your double says. Rocky drives a red sports car, black, flat, and angular, like the Betamax player, up his driveway.
So I guess this is just hints. I don't think we need to talk to all these guys.
Yeah, we're supposed to go and play a game before we can go back and play the game.
Yeah.
On TV, Rocky is videotaped by his son, who's carrying a JVC camcorder. JVC, of course, is the corporation behind the VHS format. Oh, bitter irony.
I don't know about the Betamax tapes, but the HBO VHS tapes were fairly terrible. At least the ones that I was able to watch years later. Like that's the copy of Evil Dead that I saw was the copy of the.
Oh, were they really cut?
No, they weren't cut. Just the quality was like the
right.
notorious Evil Dead used to look like somebody like wiped their ass with a print. It was terrible.
In fairness, there were a lot of shitty Evil Dead prints. Okay, where do we want to go? Let's go to the
I think
kitchen.
it was the VHS tapes, not the HBO.
North. It looks like this kitchen has been updated piecemeal. The sleek black refrigerator with an indoor water and ice dispenser is clearly one of the latest models, while the beige and brown buttons on the wood grain microwave speak of an earlier generation, and the loudly chugging teal dishwasher a generation before that.
Does this
The
kitchen
oven
belong to
is a
LGR? That would be great.
The oven is of indeterminate age, though the fact that the clock on it is analog rather than digital suggests a relatively early date. A screen door leads north to the backyard, while an archway to the south will return you to the TV room. An adventurer who looks exactly like you sets down a cocktail on the counter near the sink and beckons you over. White Russian? He offers. Last one of the batch I just made. How did you know I was a White Russian?
Hey.
Get drink.
Yeah, drink the drink.
Yeah, let's not make the same mistake we did with our grog earlier in the game. I'm drinking this one. Drink White Russian. You down the White Russian in a few gulps. It's okay, but your double probably shouldn't go looking for a bartending job. Do we want to go to the garden?
Yeah, why not?
The screen door is closed. Backyard. This is a small backyard, marked off by a tall wooden fence. A small patio of volcanic rock tiles plays host to a grill, which a couple of your doubles are tending to, while out on the grass stands a small shed and a recycling bin. A gate leads east. Shed. A crude, boxy wooden structure. It just looks like it's essentially a freestanding closet. The door is closed. If you're looking for the guy who lives in there, he's not around right now, says one of the doubles of yours, tending the grill. Check back later. He comes and goes. One of me lives in the shed.
What the hell does that mean?
Shed. The shed door seems to be locked. You can't open it.
Can you kick it down?
Yeah.
Fur
You
bearer.
get the key.
Yeah, but the
Oh,
keys for the
okay.
keys for the safe.
For the safe
Oh.
in the room.
You don't have the key to the shed. Okay. Go east. Open gate. Beach. This stretch of beach appears to be under the same bubble of protection as the house. As you look to the south, you can see the shoreline curving away towards the southwest, and hundreds of trolls are struggling to walk up and harass you, but an invisible force field holds them back. You are therefore blessedly alone with the sea, the rocks, a thin strand of pebbly sand, and the still, humid air. A pier extends eastward from the shoreline. A small rowboat is tied to the end of it, bobbing as the surf rolls gently in and out. East. Oh. An invisible force prevents you from walking out to the end of the pier. What? I wanted to row out into the middle distance. Row your boat.
Oh well.
Yeah. The handmade wooden rowboat looks as though it was made to seat only one, or possibly two if they're very close friends. Use rowboat. Enter rowboat.
This game's very particular about what verbs you use, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a little bit.
How old is it?
Like last year.
Last year.
Oh, really? Okay.
An invisible barrier keeps you from doing anything with the boat except gazing at it from afar.
Probably have to go up to help.
Score. Whatever points you may have earned in the course of your quest belong to that world, not this one. Incidentally, we managed to earn 7. Count them, 7 points before dying.
Did you go back?
Yeah.
Yeah, go west. Life is peaceful
Go
there.
west.
I knew that was
Hey,
coming.
we're doing this bit again.
I knew that was coming.
Does that happen often?
Wherever you
Quite
go west.
often, yeah. In one of your dolls tidies up the kitchen. South.
I'm going back to the cube.
On TV, Rocky tries to talk Apollo into postponing the fight. Apollo will have none of it. None! I think we should go up the north hallway. Hallway. You're in a hallway with a slightly uneven and creaky wooden floor. Archways to the north and west lead to large rooms full of adventurers in brown cloaks. To the south is a foyer, and beyond that, to the front door. North? Game room. Play a game. We have to play a game. This is a large room, apparently a later addition to the original house if the faux wood panelling and hideous mint green shag carpeting are anything to go by. In the near corner stand a quartet of arcade cabinets, while at the other end of the room, near the entrance to the library, is a pool table. A couple of adventurers are playing a game of 9-ball. Empty and half-empty beer bottles are everywhere. A dartboard hangs on the wall opposite the main egress, which lies to the south. There is a dart in it. You scan the name tags of your doubles. Not everyone is wearing one, but you do read these. Weapon shop, cottage, labyrinth, machine. Several adventurers are gathered around the large round table, playing some sort of game you don't recognize. They're all wearing name tags, but none of them has any writing on them. Instead, they are solid colors: red, green, purple, yellow, blue, and brown. Seeing you looking around, Red pats the empty teal seat next to him. Sit down, play a few rounds, he says. I'd kind of rather play an arcade cabinet because I'd like to play a game within a game within a game. Fine. Stuart wants to play 9-ball. Far be it from me to stop him.
Is there other arcade? I didn't see that.
There's already a pool game in process. Play arcade game. You need to choose one of the video games. Examine arcade games.
Oh
there are 4 to choose from. Burger Time, Space Invaders, Martin Amis Edition, Conjoined Mario Brothers, and Human Centipede. Oh, good grief. No. Can I just say, we are not. No.
Please.
Fine. I've been outvoted. Play Human Centipede. Right, okay.
God.
Great. You eagerly take your place to the trackball. Hit the one-player button, and this is not a sequel to the original Centipede.
Is that a realization or a warning?
That's awesome. I think it's realization. That's awesome.
You're not going near that thing.
That was pretty funny. Play Burger Time, fine.
I was going to say on the real game that's there.
Unfortunately, this one seems to be out of order. The screen says, we are closed now. Conjoined Mario Brothers? That sounds to be in good taste.
Somebody needs to make that.
It's a 2-player game. You don't have a partner.
What do you mean? There's like a whole world full of you.
Yeah, but they're all playing 9-ball and watching Rocky.
Play Space Invaders. You fire off a few shots, knocking off an enemy ship in the middle of the bottom row. A sprite of Martin Amis jogs out onto the screen. The phalanx of enemy invaders moves laterally across a grid not much wider than itself, he notes. When it reaches the end of the grid, the whole army lowers a notch. Oh my God, this is actually a quote from Martin Amis's book about video games. I'll tell you about that in a second. Rule 1, narrow that phalanx. Before you do anything else, take out at least 3 enemy columns, either on the left-hand side or the right. For waves 1 and 2, the left is recommended. Thereafter, the aliens will take much longer to cross their grid and slip down another rung. Keep on working from the sides. You'll find the invaders take forever to trudge and shuffle back and forth, and you can pick them off in your own sweet time. You quickly tire of his endless kibitzing and let your remaining cannons get destroyed. Okay, when early in his career, Martin Amis got hired to write a book of video game hints. This is some point in the early 80s, and he did indeed write copy about how to win at Space Invaders.
That's
so weird.
This used to be online. I downloaded a PDF at one point. We should go looking for this to put in the show notes. This game is so meta, Stu.
Everything
really
inside this game is a lot more interesting than the actual. Every time we get distracted by something, yeah.
I think that is the game.
I think this is the best part. This is not a sequel to the original Centipede.
I like Rocky more. I really enjoyed Rocky being built into a game.
Yeah.
I haven't thought of that. I feel it was a smart and funny idea.
Yeah, I've never seen a whole movie built into a game before. That was very cool.
Should we sit down at the table?
Yeah. Are they playing an RPG?
I don't know.
Sit in teal chair. Oh, you sit on the teal chair and Red slides you a stack of chips. All right, he says. Here are the rules. Each turn, you draw a token with a number on it from 1 to 99. If you think you have the highest number, or can bluff the other players into thinking you do, you can bid on the first place. You'll have the chances to drop out if you change your mind after seeing what everyone else does. If more than one player stays in the bidding, there's a showdown and they show their tokens. The winner gets first place. The losers get moved into last place, with the lowest number in dead last. Then there's an auction for second, third, and so on. At the end of the round, chips get distributed from the losers to the winners. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. Let's play. The bag of tokens is passed around. You reach in and pull out one that says 21. Current standings this round. Bidding for 1. I got this, Red said. Why not? Brown says. Bid for 1? What, with a 21?
No.
I play it safe.
Too low, yeah.
Everyone looks around the table. Soon all eyes turn to you. Your token? 21. You are not bidding for 1. Change your mind and bid? Nope.
Nope.
Red shows his token, 59. Brown shows his token, 63. Brown comes in number 1. Red comes in number 7. Current standings for this round. Brown first, red last. Bidding for 2. Count me in, Green says. I'll bid. Purple says. Your token, 21. Bid for 2?
No.
No, yeah.
Agreed. Still no.
Still no. That only gets one guy, though.
That's still pretty weird.
Purple shows his token, 81. Purple comes in 2. He really should bid in the first round. Bidding for 3. I guess I'm in. Yellow says, your token, 21. Bid for 3? Might be able to.
It's too low of a number.
Okay.
Let's maybe say yes, and we can always go out again.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yes, I'm in, Green says. I'm out, Yellow says hurriedly. Everyone looks around the table. You stay in the bidding?
You know, I think we're gonna lose.
Okay. Bidding for 4.
I think it's terrible. 21 is like a really dismal number.
Yeah.
I think we should try it in case we can bluff blue out. Your token, bid for 21. Bid for 4? Yes, no, out, blue says. So that's just us. Right. Brown wins 9 chips for a total of 29. Purple wins 3 for 23. Green, teal, yellow. We lost 1 chip.
Yeah, we couldn't have done any better than that, though.
Hang on, no, I think we were green.
No, we won.
No,
No, we're
won
teal.
one.
No, we're teal.
Oh.
We're teal.
can I just say that my voice will die if I keep reading out rounds of this game. So while it might be quite fun to play it if you weren't doing it in narrative, I don't think it's going to make for gripping viewing.
So do you want to try to exit? I think we
Yeah.
got to play some number of rounds of this thing.
Well, play, but I'm not reading it. Sometime later.
So do you actually have to win the game, or do you just have to play?
I guess we'll find out. One of ourselves advised us that we ought to play a game before we could go back into the game that we came from. Although I think we should go
Seems like-
outside and investigate the trolls. There's also a library.
It just seems like it's going to take forever.
I
to
came in
finish
second
this
place
game.
that time.
We just
We
spent like
won.
half hour watching Rocky 4. Forever doesn't exactly.
What's this game called again?
I don't know. It didn't say. Now it's just the
Wait,
players.
which game? The game within
No,
the game, or the game?
No, the game that we're playing that had the game.
Oh, it's
within the
called.
game.
It's called Endless Nameless.
Right.
The players
Right.
finish up their game, pack up the tokens and colored chairs, and head out.
The table once occupied by the gamers is no longer in use. You can make out a faint design, the faded Formica tabletop, a pair of crisscrossing roads, a cluster of small buildings, a deep trench knifing its way to the sea, a cave on the far side. Clearly, this is a representation of the world of the quest. Ooh. Enter table. You climb onto the table, and as your foot touches the square engraved upon it that represents the tavern, you feel the world turn inside out. Nameless Tavern. And I actually do think this is a good point to which to wrap it up.
I agree.
I would not
we
be adverse to returning to this game at some point in the future, at least on a social basis.
Yeah, maybe we could
That
try
was
and actually
great.
beat the real Nameless game as opposed to the meta game.
That it is astounding. That's great. Right. Well, thank you for an excellent Sunday, all. I am going to end the broadcast now. Say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.